56th Street going across town now because I've taken this other way too many times. Wow, I'm clutching up so much, my hands are worn out. Well, winter's coming, I'll wear gloves. Oh boy, what's going on here? Oh, it's an undercover cop. Paper police. New Jersey paper plates. Yeah. So that's oh boy. I ain't gonna say nothing. Give myself in trouble. I'm no perfect citizen either, so I'm not a perfect person. So who am I to talk? That guy's gonna have an effed up day. I don't know what he did to get arrested by NYPD, but I'll tell you what, the plate probably is totally legitimate. And then they wouldn't even bother you for something like that. They would just impound your car. But to get you cuffed like that, unfortunately, you have some warrants. And they gotta be serious ones, because NYPD does not arrest anyone in New York City for out-of-state traffic violation warrants. They don't even deal with that. They don't even run your information for warrants in other states for traffic stuff. But, you know, that's something that the city's going to be cracking down on, paper plates. That's for sure. They said they were going to be cracking down on that. And I guess they are. They're also going to be cracking down on all these bikes being sold up in Harlem. These 150cc, selling a lot of these 150cc scooters. Cracking down on those big time, dude. And basically what's going to happen is, that's why the other day I avoided something on 14th Street, because it didn't look right to me. My bike is totally street legal, 50 state street legal, and I was riding with other riders, and he just lit me up personally, like, I don't know, because, I mean, obviously, from my video there's nothing incriminating, because all you hear is a siren behind me. That's all you hear. You don't know if it's an ambulance or whatever, so I'm not even going to worry about that. But what I do worry about is avoiding things that don't look right, and that situation looked bad to me, big time, dude. There was something ill in that, because why would he suddenly, in all that's going on in the city, decide to pull me over, to light me up, single me out, or was he just trying to go through the intersection I happen to be in front of him? That's possible too. I think that's more likely what happened, and I hope that's what happened, because I don't get pulled over and never get fucked with at all. But, you know, that could also be a police officer that does not understand what a dual sport bike is, especially something like this that looks like a dirt bike, but it's got blinkers, plate, street legal, it has a legal VIN, everything. they make if they make their own determination that, okay, this is a non-street legal vehicle, ATV off-road vehicle, and they write the summons up as that, the bike is impounded and crushed, and you got to try to get that bike back before they do that, which in the pandemic is impossible. So you're basically going to get your bike crushed. But these scooters right here, that's a, what is that, Flywing? Yeah, Marshall 150. They're selling those things out the fucking door. They're just like quick cash sale, no plate, no registration. They're selling those things like crazy. And it's only in New York City, because in other states a 150cc scooter has to have a VIN. You gotta have a motorcycle license. Just like me, I have a motorcycle license for this. Legit motorcycle license, M1, not a M2 class. It's an M1 license, and those 150cc jobbers are technically a motorcycle. Basically, the 150cc things are selling them like out the door in Harlem. It's technically, I've even seen them selling for a while there. They were selling 2-cycle, but the city, told them, hey, come on, man, what the fuck, But the 2-cycle ones, the only 2-cycle that I've seen that's legally allowed in New York City and can be registered is a grandfathered vehicle that's an antique, or something like that, and happens to be 2-cycle, or Vespa. Vespa is the one that has the patent for 2-cycle engines. They have a patent for it, but that's it. That's the only thing allowed in New York City. Nothing else is allowed to be registered for a 2-cycle. And those 2-cycles, they were selling a Chinese 2-cycle, but they were selling out the door for a while there. I think the city just told them you got to cease and desist with those. So they switched to these 150cc Chinese scooters, but they're selling those things like crazy. They're selling for like $3,000. And it's amazing, because they must be making an insane profit, because if you think about it, like regular motorcyclists, they know about these Chinese motorcycles. Like you can buy a Chinese 250, for $1,700. People are already aware. Like regular motorcyclists already know this. The Hawk 250, they're aware. Like nobody would pay $3,000 for a Hawk 250, because your regular motorcyclists already know what these Chinese motorcycles are. They have a following. They're pretty good, actually. The Hawk 250s just replace some things on the bike, like chains, sprockets, change the tires. Put some stuff on it that you will handle this environment a little bit better, and you'll be good to go. But basically, these scooters they're selling, the 150cc, it's even smaller. It's not even a 250, and they're selling them for $3,000. So they're making a healthy profit, if you think about it. And most of these delivery people are buying, I was thinking about it. I wonder if people are paying $3,000 because it's like a I hear nothing, see nothing, know nothing type deal. You're buying, like, if I bought this bike at the dealer, it would give me a title, and they'd have to put my name on it somehow. I mean, you can't just walk out the door cash sale without some sort of, you can't go to a Honda dealer and buy an XR650L without divulging some information, and they won't let you ride it out of there unless it has a plate. But these 150, maybe they're selling them at a jacked up price because you're buying it with sight unknown, you know, like basically you just buy it, ride it out of there. You buy it for cash. There's no documentation showing anything. So, and then I noticed, like, when people have accidents on those scooters, they just leave it. They walk away and leave the scooter. And there was even one woman that got killed by one of them on the Upper West Side. And she got killed on the Upper West Side, and the guy just dropped the bike and left. So it's a weird environment right now, what's going on. Very strange environment. Very weird environment actually. What's going on? So these bikes are these 150cc, like for example, just over the river in Jersey, you can't drive one of those in the street, and if you do happen to get pulled over,